Fuck me, dude. Okay, is that better? Better voice? Better voice, better mind. Fuck. On my last journal entry, whatever these types of videos are, I kind of talked about where I was mentally for the past few years. And if I could take a few of your minutes and talk to you again, I would love to talk to you about where I was physically and that compared to now, because I think it's really important to say these things because, you know, I've come a long way since then and things have gotten better. So why not announce that? So I guess this is one big life update, just a big life update and recap. So you already know that I moved back to Arizona from California and went through a big breakup and how I dealt with that. It was supposed to be a temporary move, but then it turned into more of a permanent thing, and still not sure how I feel about that. Sometimes I think, hey, maybe I should have never moved back and toughed it out. And then other times I look at everything that I have now and I say, you know what, it's best that I moved back because I wouldn't be here in this moment in time. When I first moved back to Arizona, I was living with my brother and his family. They gave me like a little side room to stay in, which I am so grateful for because I would have been couch surfing and ruined some friendships. And that is exactly what I was trying to avoid by moving away from California. I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to sleep on people's couch. I don't want to be a burden. So I'm just going to head on back to Arizona where it's cheap. Another nice benefit of it was that I was able to see my brother, my sister-in-law, my nephews on a daily basis and kind of got to reconnect with my mom a little bit. That's still a rough story. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. And if we like it, we can move on to some other things. My closest friends, Tyler and Sam, lived right down the street. So I thought having them so close, everything would be great. We would hang out all the time and everything would go back to the way things was. Everything can go back to the way things was. Everything could go back to the way things were. But that's one lesson that I had to learn the hard way because nothing can ever go back to the way things were. Nothing can ever go back to the way things was. Everything changes for a reason and we're meant to change and grow with it. So forcing things to go backwards is never going to be a positive result. But I didn't realize that then. So here I am thinking I'm doing the right thing and I'm pushing my friends to go backwards because I was unhappy. I overstepped and overstayed my welcome and ended up at the time ruining those friendships. So bam! There goes self-sabotage at its finest. There goes my friends. My only support system at the moment I fucking destroyed. We're friends again now, but at the time, when I needed them the most, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Here's some advice, don't do that. We're friends now, we were able to fix some things, but don't do that. It's not, So continue to the next page. I started working at a bar, which means I was working nights and sleeping days, and I was eating like shit. The bar did not have anything to do with that. I just wasn't happy. And I was dealing with like a load of other shit that I don't want to get into. So yeah, things were rough. And if I treated you like shit during that time in my life, I apologize. I take full credit for that. I'm sorry. I reflected my anger and sadness onto people who were in my life. So I'm sorry. Then in comes the part we were talking about in the other video. I started getting involved in my passions and my community, and that eventually led into me teaching acting. Much like other cities, we have a couple scam artists in Tucson who like to take advantage of people who are willing to do whatever they can to make their dreams come true. And they take advantage of these people's passions. My job, what I wanted to do, was just go in, teach the basics, and teach them how to not get scammed. Some of these people still went and got scammed. Seems like that's just a lesson that they got to learn by themselves. Yeah. This was the beginning of me getting better and figuring things out with a body wiggle. And from there, things have definitely been gradually getting better. I've made some new friends who I trust to encourage me to be the best version of me. And one of those examples is living in alignment with my morals by living a vegan lifestyle. And if you want to talk more about that, comment below. And I'm still friends with my old friends, but we definitely had to work through some stuff to be able to be good again. I have my own place with someone I'm in a loving relationship with, and I'm not gonna get too much into that because I was very open about it with my last relationship, and that didn't end well. And I think that was one of the reasons I was afraid to get back on camera. I just don't think I wanna mix these worlds. Fair? I went from barely being able to fend for myself to being able to pay all my bills, having a car, having a place, having a girlfriend, having a cat, having some bomb-ass friends, eating some dope-ass food, to having a job that lets me voice my opinion and take time off for acting, to all this great shit that makes me feel like myself again. Just with more confidence issues. Something happened. I don't know. I can't explain it. Maybe we'll talk about confidence issues in a different video. Here's to growth and learning hard lessons. It's cold because it's nighttime now. Comment down below some of the hardest lessons that you've had to learn. And if you don't feel comfortable commenting down below, feel free to DM me on any of my social medias, and I will link that down below in the thing. We've called it so many things over the years. Let's not name it. Below. Fuck it. I'm out.